Welcome for the final installation of our alpha project for the Wizard Company, where we're helping teach you the foundations and industry secrets that are necessary to help understand and better plan for retirement. Our goal with this alpha was to create the UX and UI around the main features for the product to get an overall framework of how to build the complex interactions and functionality in the beta project. So, to break this down a little bit more, these are kind of those elements that we just talked about. So, the initial infrastructure, the homepage UX UI, Learning Center UX UI, monthly report, and all other relevant things that we might have missed in those big categories. And with this project, we've been able to actualize all of them, which we are super excited to show you in the next clips. So let's go ahead and get to the website, and we are going to show you live how we have come so far. To the Wizard Tour. If you've been here for the other alpha installation videos, you'll know that this looks a lot different and has a different name to reflect a little bit more intentionality on our brand. So Wizard being kind of an all-knowing, all-looking person that you can look to, and here you can see that this hourglass also could stand in for a Z or represent what we hope to be a metaphor for time savings that you would get from this product, being able to retire faster, save more money, etc. And we do this by ensuring that your financial future is not just a simple formula. What we're hoping to do is deliver reports that just go farther than 50% this, 50% that. So something more in touch with what's actually happening in the markets, because this is what the markets depend on. So start your free trial. We have this call to action. We also have a video that explains a little bit about the company. $1.8 million is the new target for retirement. And if that sounds like a lot to you, you are not alone. Okay, in hopes to not have to hear myself talk, we will stop there, but you're welcome to go look at the website if you want to watch that full video, and it will be continued to iterate on throughout. Additionally, we want to show our performance next to kind of a typical industry standard for what's expected in the markets. Now, while this isn't exactly our portfolio here, we're intentional about saying our algorithms performance. So once we enter the retirement space, we'll be able to boast something different there, but just to give the user a better idea of us as thought leaders in this area. Additionally, I've pre-programmed my name in here, but you can see it is active and live, and you can download a free industry report to get a better idea if you're a newer user about the industry and how we work within it. So if you click download report, it clocks the email, and then you can look at your PDF version of our report. So here we're gonna go back in like the video and make this better, but just kind of as a baseline to get our users and functionality acquainted with this kind of process. So just quick scan through some really cool intro level stuff, but made hopefully really entertaining in line with our brand voice. All right, awesome. So I'm gonna back it up here and take you back for the rest of the homepage tour. Under here, you're going to see a really clear visual of what our actual monthly report that we're going to look at later looks like, but also some information on directly what you're going to get, what's part of the subscription, and then kind of a movement to do the trial there. And finally, you're going to get an explanation of who we are, why we're doing what we do, and what some of our customers have said. So that is it for the homepage, and thank you so much. We are in the how it works area. So we're explaining you our product, our game plan, how you're going to move through the system to give some clarity there. So a little bit of an intro again on who we are if you forgot. Motion to maybe start that free trial if you like what you see on this page. And then here you're introduced to kind of some gimme content that you can download. So this is a way to kind of onboard your educational level to where you're ready to use this specific actionable retirement strategy. and then information on how that strategy is formed. People probably don't really want to spend a ton of time doing the research, but it's helpful to know that it's being done, and also in a way that you can consume in a 10-minute report. And the beauty of it all is that you do what you feel comfortable with, and we're kind of just your co-pilots along the way. So thank you. The Learning Center portion. So this is kind of the area for everyone to be able to upskill themselves and learn more about retirement savings. So it starts with kind of the main basics of the different retirement savings accounts, and then some of the things that make them different at kind of like an eyes glance, but then also the ability to download it with the click here function, which is not yet built out. Similarly, we have some graphics and visuals for what these articles will look like. And these are going to be content, topic, things like that that kind of elaborate on these ideas as well. So in terms of UI, we don't have the actual content, but we do have some elements around it. So understanding each of these different articles is at the bottom, socials, categories, and then kind of a navigation element to be able to figure out where you are and then move to the next. So yeah, thank you so much. Welcome to the bread and butter of what we're hoping to do with the product, which is to deliver this monthly report that we've been talking about and cover the main areas of our retirement information breakdown for the month. So here you get an overview visually of what's going to be in the report, overall markets, so just kind of understanding the current landscape, a way to understand what you're going to get, and then also a way to see the overviews and understand where we are and where we're changing and wanting to go. So keeping this very visual and very simple while explaining why we're doing it up here and kind of giving you a little heads up of what it's going to look like in terms of change. Now that was 401k, and we also have the IRA section. The IRA section is going to allow us to have a lot more freedom in deciding what to invest in, what not to invest in, and it kind of also gives you a breakdown here of what's going to be in the IRA portion and how to consume it. So once again, same format as the 401k, and then more on what we were at and where we want to go, with a little hint that we're also going to have a collection of stocks in there. And this collection of stocks is the last area. So this is the top 20 stocks that TraderZ will push out, and they each link to, it doesn't appear to be working at the moment. They each link to different Google Finance pages for those accounts. So you can see they recommended Apple, how is Apple currently trading, etc. So yeah, thank you so much for this portion. Okay, hello and welcome to the last part of our presentation today. So while we have not built it on the actual platform, we are starting to think towards the functionality portion for our beta as well, by doing some mock-ups of what a sign-up and checkout portal would look like. So kind of based on a similar flow that we're hoping to install with the main Carnivore application, we've created this little portal where you can add a subscription to your order, put in your shipping address, payment via Stripe, which we know to be compatible with the WordPress platform, and then also an area to make your Wizard account. So while we're still working on things like pricing, we do want to show that you are getting your first free month by putting in big bold that you are paying $0 today. So yeah, we have kind of just this flow where you can go ahead and subscribe. So thank you so much for listening to my alpha. I really hope you enjoyed it.